New details now and a warning about callers claiming they're from the Rhode Island Sheriff's Office. New tonight, the Attorney General is speaking out about the crime in which suspects spoofed caller IDs to show Sheriff's Office phone numbers, then would tell people they were wanted by the federal government and to avoid being arrested had to pay thousands of dollars. A spoofing incident this week is prompting Rhode Island State Police and the state's chief sheriff to send out an alert to residents. On Wednesday, calls originating from the phone lines at the Noel Judicial Complex and the Rhode Island Traffic Tribunal were used by schemers. The callers informed potential victims they were wanted by the federal government, but that they could avoid being arrested by paying money.
That's not how the state executes search warrants or arrest warrants. You know, they would knock on your door. They wouldn't call you up and say, hey, give us a credit card number and we'll just take the money now and squash the warrant.
Attorney General Peter Kilmartin says spoofing is a practice growing in popularity with criminals.
They probably go on in the phone book and see, okay, here's the court number in this case for the sheriff's office. And they get the phone number and then they use the technology to duplicate that number. And that's what will show up on your caller ID.
Right now, the act of spoofing itself is not illegal, but the deception involved with Wednesday's calls was.
It's utilizing the technology to deprive people of their money through a fraudulent transaction. Depending on who they are impersonating, that could be a crime. You cannot impersonate a police officer, for instance.
The Attorney General hopes to craft a bill that would prevent a person from having the ability to call someone and mask a phone number. Residents in Cranston and Warwick came forward to report Wednesday's spoofing calls. The Rhode Island State Police and Cranston Police are now investigating their origins.